we found like 3 credit cards. One, two, three.
Hey guys. So we're currently
we are currently in the Malta International Airport.
Yeah.
So we have to wait for 12 hours for a flight. So we thought, why not film a video? Yeah. So we're gonna be doing the exposing my best friend challenge. I guess you can call it that.
Sorry if it's noise in the background.
Yeah, sorry if it's noisy.
So Dimitra and I will each be asking each other 8 questions, just to get to know each other a little bit better, and for you guys to get to know us a little bit better.
It's TMI though.
Yeah. Well, mine's not all TMI, but apparently hers are. So I guess we'll find out. Describe your first day at university.
Oh, okay, I have a funny story for that. So I was super nervous because I didn't know anyone. I was in a new country, in a new city. So I wake up, I'm like nervous because you know it's the first day at uni. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have breakfast.
Oh yeah, and you weren't at the orientation week either.
Yeah, I wasn't there, so I didn't meet any of you guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have breakfast. And then I had grapes, just grapes for breakfast. And there's like stuff in there, so then it makes your stomach burn. And it was like, we were in class and I was like dying. So then I just left straight from the classroom and went back home. So nothing special happened on my first day. So last text message you received and the story behind that.
Yeah. So the last text message I received was from a friend who invited me to her birthday party, but she invited my ex-boyfriend and then me and like his other ex to be there, and his current girlfriend will be there too. So it's like awkward because I have to bring my current boyfriend to the party as well. But I'm gonna go with my friend and it should be fun regardless. What was the biggest difference to you in Dutch and Greek culture when you first moved to the Netherlands?
So I find the Dutch culture quite different. As in the people are like more like self-centered. I don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah, but
it doesn't go for everyone, but what I have noticed so far is that while like Greek people are more like chill and do not expect something in return when you do a favor for them.
Hey, so we relocated because it was getting kind of noisy inside. It's probably going to be very noisy outside too because there are cars.
We're next to a highway. So anyways, to finish with my answer,
well, there you have it.
so I do think that there is a Greek?
There's a Greek.
There's me. I do think that there is a big difference between the two cultures, but I can say that I am adjusted to it now.
Yeah.
But the first year, because I was in Rotterdam, it was like quite difficult. And you could see that, for example, like if I was in a group assignment with Dutch people, we would never talk after the assignment was done.
Oh yeah, no, that's one thing.
And that's it for like the Dutch people. Not all of them, but
majority.
most of them.
I have the same, like, I find most Dutch people to be kind of unapproachable. In the sense, like, you're not really sure if you can talk to them. But when you do, it's like super chill and everything. But it's not like you'll hang out off class, you'll make plans with them, or you'll actually become friends outside of your workplace or your university. I find like a lot of Dutch people tend to stick to themselves, which is like cool for the most part because like international people tend to do the same. Yeah. It's just different from our cultures, I guess you could say. Yeah.
So next question, what is the last photo on your camera roll?
Oh, it's nothing interesting, unfortunately. Yeah. The last photo on my camera roll is just
It's a sign.
a picture of a sign.
It's like where we're sitting now.
Yeah, because Dimitra was in the bathroom and I sent her a picture to tell me where I was so she could come meet me and she wouldn't get lost. Oh, we're still in Malta, by the way. Yeah, we're in Malta, in case you guys didn't know.
You can see that in the reflection.
Yes, we're outside the airport because we have 12 more hours to wait for a flight. Something naughty you did as a child.
Okay, so during elementary school, up to the point where I was 12 years old maybe, I was so like naughty for some reason. So I had this friend, I think like one day I just went over to her house, but because we were young and naive, we would just play at the street because it was okay to do that back then. Back in the days. So one day, I don't know why, but we felt like taking those black trash bags, the big ones, and we went around the neighborhood and we just started collecting like all the mail from all the mailboxes. literally no reason for that. And then we went to her house and her mom saw us with like 3 trash bags and she was like, what are you doing? Anyways, so then we just opened all that mail. Again, I don't know why. And we found like 3 credit cards. And then me, being smart, I went to my dad and I was like, hey dad, I found that credit card like at the trash bin. And he was like, oh, we should call the owner. And then we called the owner and he was like, oh, thank God that your child found my credit card. And I felt so bad and like I feel guilty up to this day still.
Yeah, but it's okay because at least it was returned.
Yeah, I guess. Next question for Mia is, describe your first kiss story.
It was gross and awkward and he tasted like mashed potato. I feel like when it comes to having your first kiss, a lot of people kind of expect things to be a certain way, and it's not. It's barely ever like that actually. It's not like that big of a deal. Yeah, like you freak yourself out for it for so long. If you're interested in someone, then we finally have your first kiss, and like, okay, it happened, and now it's gone. Which fictional place would you like to visit?
Hogwarts.
Okay, yes.
Hogwarts for sure. Because I don't know, like growing up, I loved the series, both of the books and the movies. So I would just love to be there. Okay, very important question.
Yeah.
What do you not like about me?
I don't know. The thing is, we're practically the same person.
But
like,
not really. Like,
okay, yeah.
we're really different, but not.
We're also very similar. Like, personality-wise, we're quite different. I mean, interest-wise, the things we like are very different. We haven't ever had an actual argument.
No. I'm glad you can't answer that question, if I'm honest.
Wait, do you not like something about me?
No. No, I'm just asking.
The most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you.
Ooh.
You're like, where do I start?
I'm the hottest in the street. No, you've probably heard of me. So I do hate presentations and I do hate talking in front of many people and like audiences. So I remember like during my first year in Rotterdam, I had to give like this big presentation apparently.
Oh, when you were still studying IBA?
Yeah, when I was still studying IBA. But I wasn't like that prepared for it. So then I went up there, I just started like feeling so anxious, and then like my voice was trembling the whole time I was presenting. So like
that's happened to me before.
Yes, yeah, for 10 minutes straight my voice would be like and I was like, I can't stop it. Have you ever peed in the pool?
Oh yeah, obviously. Like, I feel like everyone has.
Yeah.
And if you haven't peed in a pool, you haven't earned your right as a child. Like,
that is so true.
Yeah, you haven't gone through that little childhood passage yet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know some adults who still do it, because let's be honest, some people when they go swimming in the sea or when they go swimming in a public pool or like a pool even in their backyard or something, everyone does it, or everyone has done it. And if you haven't done it, then like all respect to you, man, but
yeah,
I can't say that. If you could change your first name, what would it be?
Ooh, I'm not crazy about my first name, especially because no one here can say it right. Like in Greek it's Dimitra, but here they're like Dimitra because of like the Dutch pronunciation. But anyways, apart from that, if I could change it, I would probably change it to like Marina or something.
Marina, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marina.
Hi Marina. Next question, what was an embarrassing moment you had with a crush of yours?
That was in 8th grade, first year of high school in South Africa, and this guy got my best friend to like bring me out of the courtyard where everyone generally hangs out and to the field, and that's where the majority of our school is. So it was Valentine's Day and he asked me out in front of the entire school, and it was really awkward because I didn't know how to say no. So I ended up dating him for 3 days.
Whoa!
And then I couldn't take it anymore, so I told him, I'm sorry, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. What is your biggest guilty pleasure?
Cardi B.
Okay.
And K-pop. Most of the people I know, at least here, don't listen to K-pop, but my friends in Greece do. So every time there's like a presentation about popular culture and people choose to talk about K-pop, everyone's like, Dimitra. So last question for Mia is, if you could, would you move back to South Africa?
I know. I've thought about this. Like last year. Next year. Next year is the last year that my visa is valid to study in the Netherlands. So I've really been.
Really? Yes. Are you leaving me?
I hope so. I've considered moving back to South Africa because there's a lot of things that I miss, of course, like my family and my friends. And the weather is just nicer, and the food has more flavor. Well, yeah, it's true.
Important.
But the Netherlands has a lot of opportunities, and it gives me more opportunities to travel, because South Africa is basically the ass of the world, as in like we're all the way at the bottom and we have to fly so far to get to places, and it's incredibly expensive. Whereas in the Netherlands, I am so close to so many different countries in the European Union, and I can travel all over Europe. But I mean, I've been doing that for quite some time now, and maybe I'd go somewhere else. I don't know, it depends on money, depends on what I'm like next year, what my interests are as I continue to grow, etc, etc. But I do think I want to move back to South Africa at some point. Maybe I'll go back next year, maybe I won't, I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet. It also depends on if they approve my visa and all that jazz, but I think I would like to go back. So thank you for watching our video. We're sorry if it was a little bit noisy, and we hope you guys enjoy our upcoming videos and the last vlog that we did in Malta. Dimitra is going to Greece soon. I'm also going to Greece soon, so we're gonna vlog 2 different parts.
Spend most of my holidays in Athens, while Miah is going to be in Rhodos for
Like a week.
For like a week.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some vlogs of that.
But we'll be in Greece at the same time. We just won't be seeing each other, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it'll still be exciting. So it'll be fun to see Dimitra's perspective, because she's actually from there, and my perspective as like an outsider, I guess you could say. So I'm really looking forward to that.
So thank you guys again.
Yeah.
And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.